Millennials, they are what's next. But what do they want, and how are they shaping the evolution of this industry? I'm joined today by Aaron Schabin of Carson Group to discuss. Aaron, welcome.
Hey, thanks, Matt.
So Aaron, you're a millennial. Congratulations on that, first of all. But tell me, as a millennial and an executive in a company, what do you think millennials need to do to change their perception in this industry right now?
Well, it's actually interesting that a millennial can actually answer that, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to take some ownership of it. But every time we have somebody start new at Carson Group, within the first week, my goal is to sit down with them and talk to them about three things. First is take ownership, right? If you want autonomy, it's what everybody's seeking in a role, right? Take some ownership because we're going to give it to you. Second, have a high care factor. Because if you're going to take ownership and you don't care, we now have an issue. But if you take ownership, you make good decisions and you care, I got your back. Sometime you're going to screw up or something's going to happen, we're going to deal with it. Third, it's really simple. If you take ownership, you care, you're going to GSD. Think of what GSD, get stuff done. And fill in the blank with something else if you want, but it works.
Absolutely, and I find that incredibly interesting because I get that really must empower millennials too, to have those kind of three factors.
Absolutely, and the great thing is, Matt, it's not just millennials, it's everyone. Everyone at the organization with that is able to be empowered so that they can make decisions. And what we found for the advisors that we serve and also our clients, they're able to have a better experience quicker because people are empowered to do it.
Absolutely. Now, millennials also are probably driving a lot of technology and innovation because they understand it better. What are some of the big tech trends driving things at Carson Group right now?
Yeah, so again, everybody wants to focus on the millennial because it's like, hey, that is just the age group, it's the demographic, it's hot, it's the next thing. We had a millennial advisory council, right? Because we need to do that, we need to hear directly from them. What I found from that is first, they want to have a customized experience. They want to be able to get interactions and have interactions on their timeline. But as I took a step back and we started to really build it out, we found that our traditional client, the boomers, they want the exact same thing. They just 6 months or a year later are finally seeing that that's what they want too. Are your parents now on Facebook?
Yeah, absolutely.
Same thing.
Yeah, they are, and they want social media. They want engagement, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But for millennials, what are some of the traits you're looking for in the young employees you're hiring today?
There's a study that's out there on millennials, and millennials get a bad rap.
Yeah. Just
in general, they get a bad rap because it's they want everything yesterday. They want to be the CEO. They don't want to earn it. All these things, right? There was actually a study done that it's 9% of the millennials that get that. That is them. So focus on the 91% of millennials, and the differentiator between the 91%, the ones that you want, and the 9%, which are going to be the ones that need to be coddled and need a trophy, is whether or not they're getting financial assistance of at least $5,000 a year from their parents. So maybe start asking more questions in an interview about how they were raised.
Yeah, no, that's a really great idea because I think once you understand who they were, it helps you understand who they are now and how they're going to work for you.
Absolutely, or work with you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of great young advisors here at the eMoney conference, and there's baby boomer advisors as well. What's your advice to both groups to help them come closer together so they can work better together?
Yeah, work better together is this, right? And I think that both need each other, right? Because we have less than 10% of advisors are below 30, and then we have 110,000 advisors that are going to retire in the next 10 years. So how can the younger generation and the older generation come together, right, to form that alliance, form partnerships, form business relationships, so that what each of them are telling their clients can actually come true? So that the ones that are going to have a succession need are going to be able to deliver on that promise that they've made to their clients, while at the same time they have the energy from a younger advisor that they're able to help along the way, because I think that's going to lead for better outcomes for both of them.
Absolutely, it's going to help them GSD.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, GSD.
At the end of the day, isn't that what the client wants?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Aaron, thank you so much. Some really great ideas, and as a millennial, I applaud you for getting here on time and for getting everything done with us. So thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. For Investment News, I'm Matt Ackerman.